True Heroes is brought to you by Project Rebuild. In this feature, we get a glimpse of what life is like through the eyes of one of our bravest soldiers.
My name is Mark Duran. I was a specialist in the U.S. Army from 1999 till 2007. I served in Afghanistan and Helmand Province. I felt I needed that adventure part of it. The physical part is what I excelled at, and that's what I enjoyed. Being out in the woods is where I felt most comfortable, and still do today. So before 9/11, it was, all right, they're going to pay me to do all this fun stuff and live and work in Germany. You couldn't beat it. Yeah, I know exactly. I was in Hanau, Germany at 5 o'clock at night, and I didn't even get to see the towers get hit until like the next day. The world changed completely overnight, and Hanau was right on the flight path for Frankfurt Airport, so all the planes usually would be flying over constantly, and it was dead quiet. You know, a lot of guys got in there and got together and said, you know, looks like we're going to have some work to do for the next few years. And sure enough, you know, we did. The military police, it was all law enforcement beforehand, and it was garrison. I worked as an investigator, I worked as a DARE officer, so I was like officer friendly. 9/11 hits, and then I'm in a line unit. We're doing the same type of training that the infantry would be doing. We work with, at the time we had Humvees, and my job was being a gunner, and I loved it. Being up in the turret was like the best place in the world. So when I got to Afghanistan, I wanted that same experience, but Josiah May, my buddy, he was a better shot. So they put him in the gun, and I was a driver for a majority of the time. Well, he goes on R&R to his brother's wedding in Tennessee, so I got my chance to be up in the gun. And that's when some really bad things happened. A kid on a bicycle in the middle of the road, and I felt like, you know, this kid's not safe. He's on a bicycle in the middle of the road, there's traffic, we're coming near the market area, and that was the thought in my head going, you know, he's not safe. And I just saw him disappear, and he just went out, and then I went out. So that image is always in my head. When I came to, it was the medic Doc Lee working on me. Then I got out to Kandahar Airfield, and Charlie Med picked me up, and so I did, you know, a couple of weeks of like recuperation and making sure I'm okay. But I, you know, had a fractured spine in my neck and, you know, bad head injury, and I wanted to get back to my unit. My guys were, you know, there's more and more threats every day. The sit reps were going up, going, yeah, there's a lot of more activity, and I'm stuck in this, you know, Kandahar going, you know, I need to get out there. I need to get back out there. So they let me get out to my unit, and you know, after a while being out there, I realized, yeah, I'm done. I found that painting is one of those therapeutic things that I use as a tool to find that joy, and I think we're all on this path of trying to find that joy in our life or get it back in our life. So painting for me is very therapeutic.
Visit militarywarriors.org/Project Rebuild. Find out how you can help these true heroes rebuild their lives.